Hey, we're live. Let's join. Let's get a game. We're back. Let's get this set up. Chat. Boom. Okay, this is the weekly arena. Oh, this is not shaped right at all. Wow, why is that like so zoomed in? Okay. This is so funny. Oh, we were facing a Catalan. That's kind of lame. Trying to get this set up a little better. E takes d5, not the best decision. I'm going to play c6 here against what they're trying to do. Just simple bishop e7. So c6 parries these pieces pretty well. And my bishop's free. Let's bring it to f5. Let's bring this in while we continue making this set up. Okay, f4. Let's jump in there. I mean, I want f6. I don't really... 84, I might trade every single piece. That's kind of the concern. I don't want to trade everything. Let me do this while I think. Oh, and this is totally wrong. The phone setup is dreadful right now. Okay, let's probably play 94. I guess g4 is coming. Can you take this? No, because g4... just take... I'll take with a rook. I actually think that's kind of interesting. So I want to bring the other rook here. And I expect maybe a queen d7. g4, I guess we trade bishop e4. Okay, let's fix the phone setup. What's up? Sorry guys if you're watching on the phone right now. Fix that soon. I think this might be annoying now. The knight might not have a great square. Gotta watch queen b3, but I'm good after knight d5. And yeah, what if we say no to this little trade? Your knight is a defender, my knight is an attacker. Not that I have like the greatest stuff in the world here. We didn't hang knight b6. Maybe a little h5 action. See what we can do. See what we can do. I don't want g4 when I push h5. What's my name in Lee chess? It is W. Grafe. W. Grafe, that's me. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this, which is all wrong. Like, that's a thing. Okay, I mean, they're pretty well prepared for h4. They bring all their pieces there, so I need to make something maybe on, like, the other side of the board. Also stop fiddling with... Oh, their king is running. Oh, well, that was a good idea. Should I trade... Okay. E6. Don't get forked. This has not been the most brilliantly played game. As you can see, I'm not most locked in at the moment. That was really stupid. have any. Oh, I had rook h4. Jesus. Counterplay, maybe. Checkmated. It's not hanging. How do I get free? Well, I stopped a6. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, a few things. Ooh, that's check. That is check, and we're good. Okay, really terribly played game, but we got it. What's up, Gazing, Coloco, our guy? I'm trying to fix the stuff here. Setup should be good now. Don't know why I don't do the setup like first. That's also my opponent. It's also, how's that? Just gonna have to. Whoop. There we go. Let's play C3. Okay, we didn't get a yan yet. Alas. Alas. Alright, we should probably just play D3. Yeah, tried to play something. But okay, my opponent's setup was actually really solid here. There's really a lot I can do. We'll make something exciting happen from here, though. Whoa, he's already fishing balling me, and I never even did this. Okay. If he wants the castle there, then I'll come get him. And 83 is where I was heading anyway. So b5, h5, not really consistent, because you need a castle somewhere. You do need to go somewhere with your king. Ooh. God, he's coming after me. Alright, I'll take that square. And I'll push d4, because that's where your king is. Let's play bishop out. Let's get our pieces. I have f3, I have d4. Bishop could snuggle in there. I like between the two. I like d4. Because f3 maybe opens my king. Not really. I think it was also good. But this is also hanging. So I think if you're black, you just gotta know where to go with your king. Because you've torn everything open, except for my king. Just kind of push some stuff. Which is not really advisable. Could trade, could not trade. I'll trade. Looking at this. Yeah, my king is generally untouched. We're just doing smart stuff. Bring our pieces. Bishop c6. Looks good. Well, I do actually have to IF2. So I could just guard it like a normal person. Or queen c2 is actually probably the most effective. But it is possible to play like this with these hanging. But let's just play queen c2. Let's be normal. So I will credit this pawn on g4. It stops f3. But d5, let's play c4 to undermine this defense. The more we open, the tougher it looks for their poor king. Could just trade and take. Then we're up a pawn in the endgame. It's this, but you have d4, right? d4 is what you want to play anyway. Alright. Yeah, I'll just do this. e5 might have been better. They didn't want my pawn. But yeah, I guess they wanted to get this out. Don't get mated, William. It's annoying coloration there. You get like a rook to f4. Ah, yes. Well, that stopped knight d4, which is another good idea. Rook on f4 will be excellent. It'll guard f2. It'll guard this entry. And support this. Don't want that. 18 seconds. Okay. Bishop has not been very helpful. Oh, I did not see that. Wow, I got a win for this? I don't know why I didn't even deserve a win. I have a bishop. I guess there is mating material. I feel like I've had something like this on chess.com where I got a draw for like a very similar flag because I didn't have a pawn. But it is possible to checkmate yourself. You could promote to a dark square bishop and then put your king in a light square corner and then put the dark square bishop there and then checkmate yourself. So that's the rule, right? I think that's the official FIDE rule. If you flag but there's any legal series of moves, no matter how unbelievably stupid, like dark square bishop promotion and then running your king to a corner, if there's any legal series of moves that can checkmate you, you lose. But I've heard some variations to that, so I'm not really sure. I feel like the rules can kind of differ among chess.com, Lichess, USCF, etc. I'm not sure I deserve that one. I'm offering you the pawn many, many times. No? Okay. You really insist. I will protect it. I probably should have played c6 to keep that out. Because actually this knight trade is annoying. I wanted the other knight. It's okay. Your king needs to go somewhere too, right? Your king needs to go somewhere too. Just play like a generically maybe useful move. Well, you tell me which way you're going, bud. Ah, you went that way? You went that way. Alright. I'm gonna be okay with g takes f6 and rook g8. That's what I decided. So we're gonna come this way with our queen. We're just gonna be like, take it if you accept my dare. I guess this would be an annoying follow-up, though. You can't see very well. Is the video and the audio okay, guys? Let me know. My opponent likewise decided the pin wasn't worth the trouble. Okay, all good. Appreciate it. Got some tunes going here. Oh wait. No, that's just... That would be copyright stricken. That was what I was just listening to. Need to go to my copyright free tunes. My no DMCA. Alright, we got a little majority here, maybe a future passer. Play like f6 so I don't have to worry about this. And then we're a little bit free. I guess b3 is a problem. Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe I play a3, right? And then take b4 with a little trick. Nope, queen c4. Well, then I take the rook, then take this rook. And then I go queen a8, then you take my knight, and then I push. Okay, so they went all the way past me. That was probably smart. C6. I don't know, all the actions over here. Trying to get this rolling, but, you know, facing some stiff obstacles. That way. That way. This looks pretty stuck against this. I don't think I'm getting an E3. But maybe we can get the C file. Are they getting in D4? Take, and then open. Open sesame. I'm going to throw in an H6. It's going to be generically useful to not get mated on the back rank, I'm sure. Take. It's not like I really want rook C2. That's just two pretty clean rooks. Whoa! No, wait. How could that have been a good idea? Oh, that's how, because your rooks are open now. Yeah. Makes sense. Well, there was nothing I could really have done about that. Yeah, C4 makes a lot of sense. I mean, freedom for your dudes. So... I think I can just grab a pawn here. Rook A8, I have rook C8. Like I said, I would have liked to throw in this move, but we're still not checkmated, so... You see, now it's becoming a problem, though. Now it is certainly becoming a problem. Again, we'll toe the line. Tiptoe the... What's the expression there? Tiptoe the balance beam? I haven't heard that before, but that makes sense. Walk the ice. What's the expression there? What's the... What? e4. Doing something dangerous, carefully, tiptoe, like walk on eggshells. Tread the fine line, walk on thin ice. But the thing is, like, play with fire. I think play with fire is what I was looking for. But the thing is, like, walking on thin ice, walking on eggshells, walking a fine line, those are all things that I've heard. Walk the tightrope. But those are generally things you hear for, like, someone warning you of, like, what not to do. But that was, like, it was more kind of a, I was doing it well. Like, carefully, slightly dangerous, but still, like, a good idea and doing it well. Like a gymnast on a balance beam. I think that's what I was looking for. I guess. I just wanted something with not necessarily a negative connotation. Wait, we need to go back to Spotify, stream beats. Let's just play whatever we got here. Alright, let me know if the music's not annoying. Building your own fireworks. Speaking of building your own fireworks, what do we think about this? No bishop out, no castles, so d4 obliged. I'll just take it. But no. So, what, do we fried liver this? This is kind of similar to the Philidor Gambit I was talking about, except it's like, with this being Keto included. I mean, what's up here? I mean, nothing really, right? Like, king back. And then why did we do that? I do have, like, check, knight d2, knight e3. I mean, honestly, it's all playable. c3 they can play, take, and they're fine. Honestly, that might start looking like a normal Gambit. But, yeah. Yeah. I wanted knight d2, then I was going to play knight e3. Oh, bishop takes doesn't make sense. What do we think about this move? Takes one. I don't know about that, chief. 6, knight takes. Starts making more sense. Oh, but e5? e5 we go knight back takes. This is an interesting move. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, not just retreat this knight. I'm trying to make something happen. I probably should just retreat it. Like, trade and come back. But e5, like, I take back, and then we're out of the woods. Queen e2, d6. Fine. So bishop b4 is going to go knight b4. We're attacking that rook. I mean, you're going to have to defend it. We'll make something useful happen with you, right? Like, oh, I have queen a1 there. Queen a1, knight c2. Or just knight c2 first. Take here, knight c2 check. Take queen a1. So we did make something useful happen with you. e5, it's blocking that. So then otherwise you got to defend this bishop. So, like, let's say queen d2. Makes a lot of sense. Then my queen is hanging in that position. Sort of. I could play knight e5 there. Probably should. But what if we do something crazy instead? Like, take... No. Yeah, I mean, queen d2. Oh, but they just take that. This should be nasty. You gotta go take. Now knight d2 is forced. Okay, but that seems like this was kind of uncomfortable for you. What if we go, like, what if we keep up the craziness? The thing about d5, though, is they play rook c1. Play rook c1, they come back. Such a vibe. Could go, like, knight b4, so, like, rook c1, I think is obliged, and then knight d3 check. Probably a good idea. I don't know, let's do something a little sharp. They got a lot of active pieces, actually. Like rook c1, queen e5, rook h5. Okay. No, we should just be normal. Oh, rook c1 bishop. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. I almost had it though. Yeah, there was like rook h5, d5, rook c1. I had nowhere great to go with this. Honestly, they had everything defended. There was really nothing to attack other than like this pawn. Oh, that was a little overly cautious. Now I have like. No, that was not a good move. What? You could have just played rook c1. You didn't have to guard all this. Now you gave me a square. Now you gave me a square. I didn't have any pieces out. But, no. Got something to work with. Rook c1, queen 3, bishop e2. And then I need my bishop there somehow. Whoa. Such a vibe shift. What? Okay. That really caught me off guard. Oh my god. I did not know this was in the playlist. I guess this is good music for being really low on time. I might lose this pawn. No, I have rook d8. Oh, but they have the other rook guarding here. Okay. Okay, I don't even have enough time to change the song. But I wouldn't even want to. Alright, we gotta play h6. So that rook swing's been bothering me. Alright, we gotta just go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Unbelievably stupid. Call me on it. Four. Oh, don't check me, please. 3. Oh, yes! What a win! What a win with the awesome music playing. They just needed to play one more move to stalemate me. Or like, but we had one pawn. We have been so slippery today. How have we won every game? We haven't even played well at all. Okay, the music ended just in time for that. That's crazy, actually. That's crazy. Music won that game, for sure. It definitely wasn't me. I didn't play well at all. Play f4, play d4. Alright. We'll give you your little Philidor setup. Philidor players need to do their setup a little weird, like the move order, or else like there's a lot of tricks in the beginning of it. I covered this and I've talked about this in a couple YouTube videos. H4, I guess I take. Let's just maybe store you back here while we think about some things. That guy gets hit a lot. I feel like if you come this way with your queen, then a lot of them do. Oh, they took me. Queen or knight? Queen or knight, chat? Queen. I feel like I'm happy that I brought him back. Oh, there's a lot of hits. I guess bishop e6 is what they want. like bishop takes, I think I just really pile on this pawn. Just really straightforward idea. Like, you got your bishop pair, yes, but I think bishop e6 made more sense, so you could try to land with the knight to bother these guys. Or maybe they're okay, I don't know. But, alright, my rooks are perfectly placed for whatever's opening up here. Just kind of vibes. So they gotta be careful not to hang this bishop in any line. Bishop takes... fine. My queen's in the way of the more powerful pin. This is like I'm on Route 252 in Pokemon Platinum right now. Queen back in c4. Is that an idea? Maybe I just got to a new town. Let's get our third gym badge, chat. I think I need to curate the vibe here. I think the vibe keeps changing. Let's just play this. Route 207. Is that like the actual route number? The routes are pretty random. Sometimes they, as I recall, sometimes they were ordered numerically, but sometimes they were just kind of all over the place. Like, there were not 207 routes. Man, it's been a minute. I think they got a problem here, which is both my rooks. It's my rooks and their bishops. If they play queen takes, I guess, could I have gone here, attacking the queen, and maybe d7? Queen f5, queen b7, attacking this. I could have also traded and forced c takes, so that they didn't hang this. And then that's like a long-term problem with this pawn, kind of. Knight d4. Well, it's a pretty short-term problem, actually, it's hanging. But c4 is coming, this is hanging, I don't know what to do. You're black here. e8. Makes sense. But c3, bishop moves, and c4. Rook e8, I can take it. Just trade everything, and then c4. Yep. Their time just went back up there for a second, didn't it? Not? Alright. GG. Near Oreburg City. That sounds so familiar. Oreburg sounds like a mining town because of the word ore. You go through some like mine, some like tunnel, where at the beginning you could only see like a tiny little bit around you, until like way later on in the game you got HM07 Flash, which changed everything. But going through those without that was really a pain. And you'd have to like memorize everything around you because you could only see like a little bit around you. I missed that. Does anyone know? By the way, we got a Goring Gambit on the board. Oh, we got a Goring full acceptance on the board. Take, baby. 6, maybe 3. Bishop b4, so I do play queen b3. Well, queen b3, then bishop b4, right? That would be a problem. Knight c3. Well, the same. So, alright. So, sometimes in my life, GBA has worked on my phone, like GBA for iOS, but often it hasn't. I was just wondering if anyone knows the latest on that. RE, whether or not it works. Kind of an interesting idea. Knight g5 just to go e5, and I think the knight is just straight up trapped. No, it has the e. Alright, let's go here. I'm not sure I've played this correctly, because I feel like I'm mixing up things, because now I'm not here. I've mixed up things. Alright, we're just gonna finish 3. Just lay out. Whoa, what? That wasn't it. Alright, y'all nerds would definitely know what's up with Pokemon. Delta was the main one everyone used. Yes, I did use Delta. I actually paid for it once GBA stopped working, but then that stopped working too. It's been so frustrating. It's like every once in a while it would work, and then Apple would take it away from me. Lots of emulations on Mac. Wait, hang on. Let me read the chat in a second. Someone give me the definitive answer on if I can play Pokemon again on my iPhone. And like, if it'll actually work. I read so much, but there's so much BS out there. Like every website claims it'll work. I don't know what this was about. Retro Arc. Okay, is that like an app, or I go to like Safari on my iPhone? I go to Safari on my iPhone and I can download an app called Retro Arc, and then I can get the ROMs, as the kids call it. No, wait, why would I recapture when I can checkmate you? G6, F6, F6, no? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, it's not hanging if it's checkmate. Wait, there's literally an app on the App Store called Retro Arc, and it'll work? Like, it's totally free? It's literally on the App Store? Let's do this song and dance again. I know it's... You're telling me that now there's an app called Retro Arc, totally free. Then I can get ROMs totally free, and I can play Pokemon on my iPhone again. This is life-changing information. Holy smokes. Where do you guys get your ROMs? You're totally right. Apps.apple.com. What website do you guys go for your ROMs? Guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna do this. I knew there would be such a crossover between the chess fans and the Pokemon fans. I totally asked the right people. Appreciate you. Okay, well, we won all the games in the arena. That last one didn't even count. So officially we're 5-0, though we won the 6th. Oh, appreciate you guys. Okay. We'll join the daily rapid arena until I gotta go. What's Virus? Oh, virus total. Oh, ROMs are fun. Okay. You guys giving him distractions is going to hurt us in the long run. Oh, man. Don't worry. There's always been other things in life for me other than chess. As much as you guys know, I learned chess, I was 3 or 4. Literally. I was 3 or 4. And the funniest thing, I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. So, here's the origins of me and chess. Not that anyone asked. My first love was Connect 4. My first love was Connect 4. You guys know this game where you know, you put things in and you try to get 4 in a row. Before I ever learned chess, and I'm like 3 years old at the time. And I just wanted to play Connect 4 constantly. And like my sister was at school, my dad was at work, and so really only my mother was around. And I just wanted to play. And my mom was getting sick of it. So, you know, she'd play like a few games with me and then be like, you know, doing something else. And I was just like, I was not sick of it, so I would play against myself. I would play Connect 4 against myself, and then I would write down, I had all these notes, I would write down, and it was terrible spelling, no handwriting, but I would write down my own opening theory, like center left, center, like blah, 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 how you should open the game. And the thing about Connect 4, when you really break it down, is, let's like play like B3, kind of, playing against this pawn, so there's no C4. And A4, oh yeah, this is gonna be sexy. When you really break it down, it's a lot of pattern recognition, right? Like controlling the diagonals, and at a certain point, it's all calculation, right? It's all calculation. You want to, let's make sure there's no C4. So you're gonna be stuck with this pawn. You know, you want them to have as many poison circles, as I called them, you know, as many squares circles that you can't go to as possible. And, you know, you calculate to the end, okay, go there, and then you're in Zugzwang, you're forced to go into a losing spot. So it's all calculation, pattern recognition, opening theory, you know, it's really chess times 0.03. And my mom at a certain point was just like, this is ridiculous, we need to teach you anything else, like anything else. And so she taught me, she grabbed a game off the shelf that would distract me, and she taught me everything she knew about chess, which was just the rules. And then I had some books. I had Susan Polgar's Big Book of Tactics, which starts at like checkmate in 1 stuff. I'm not going to take this bishop, it's doing nothing. And so I would sit down at a board. That was just my new obsession. I would sit down there and just soak up as much as I could. Just doing tactics, just me at a board. This is back when we had attention spans, you know, before TikTok and everything. So that was me in chess. And then there would be other books, and then we got like our DVDs for tactics. That was big. And we got online chess. Got online chess. That was huge when ICC came out. I don't know if you guys remember, but you had to pay for this software you could download, and then there would be like, ding, there would be little buttons of seeks out, because there would only be like, you know, 50 people who wanted to play the game at a time. Should I just come back? Just go back to the well here. Oh, we need to stop C4. This pawn's going to be a nightmare for them. So that was really fun. What really did it was our next door neighbor at the time was like a chess enthusiast. And he told my parents like, oh, your son is extraordinarily innately talented at this board game. And they thought he was crazy. But finally, said next door neighbor, who moved away very shortly thereafter, convinced my parents to put me in a tournament. So, you know, I started so young. I was one of those kids. But we gotta watch out for B4 in this. I think if they ever take E4, I'm just gonna kill them on this line. So the thing is, the reason I brought up this point, this long story, to share. There have always been other things in my life, you know? I'm just clicking H1. I had a ton of interests. Pokemon being one of them. Pokemon cards, Pokemon games. Other games I loved. Baseball I played. Swimming. But chess has always been there, and it's taken on various forms in my life. So, like, you know, when I was little, winning was everything. But I started really loving teaching. And I was fortunate to start teaching at, like, 14, 15 years old at Hunter College Elementary School. There's summer day camps there, working with those kids. You know, that was awesome stuff. This knight has not really been doing much. But yeah, the structure has been tough. Their bishops are not very good in this closed structure. There's nothing they can do to me here either. It's just hanging now. But I don't really know how to play this if you're black. You have no play. Your bishops are both bad. There's no breakthroughs. I was going to maybe play c4 and rub it in further. So it's always been there, even when, like, I haven't been very serious about chess. It's always been number one. But it's not the only thing in life. And it's important that you don't put all your eggs in that basket. I'm going to take away queen h4, just because. Just h5. Come in there. Coming after you. It's important you don't put all your eggs in any one basket. What do we got here? Is this a problem? Now we're getting two. Probably it was a little dangerous. I don't know. This was coming. Could have just done anything else. E5 probably made a lot of sense to play instead of knight there. But yeah, my opponent's just kind of been suffering. This is a hit. I mean, a lot is hanging here. Look at these knights, man. If they take that, then they're really just stuck with this guy. Yeah, I mean, we really just, like, doubled these pawns, and they've kind of been suffering because of these doubled pawns. Remember, if you'll recall, I doubled those pawns really early in this game. That just comes with the experience and the understanding of what that does to you. And they played b5 instead of b6, right? But b5, I was already set up to play against that, and it gave them nothing. They never got c4 in. So the pawn should have been on b6 to protect it. But then, even still, their bishops wouldn't have had any free. So I'm saying it's okay to have other interests. It's more than okay. It's even healthy. I'll just be normal. I was only joking, but I'm enjoying the origin story. Cheers. Gotta talk about something. No, I know. You're good. Oh, subscribe with Prime. Appreciate you. Thank you, Tuzechin. Straight all the things. Oops. January subscribed with Prime for 3 months. Appreciate you. Mizarki, thank you for the sub. Anybody subs or follows or anything, your name flashes along the screen along with that pretty little sound. And I say thank you to you. So that's a big offer. Alright, chat. I'm probably going to pause here and sign off for today. But I appreciate you guys. Probably next stream I'll do a versus viewers stream. So what I want you guys to do is 2 things. I want you to look at what my openings. The link tree here, you guys know exactly what I'm going to play, and it's all these gambits, the full repertoire. Here's what I play against everything. New, awesome, fun gambits. If you go to linktr.ee/wgrafe, link tree, it's the first thing there. Lovely stream, appreciate you. Prep against me. These things are all disapproved by Stockfish and everything. Prep against me. I want to be like, oh, here's new YouTube video. Viewer prepped against my gambit with Stockfish reputation. Give me some of that. And, oh, super chat $5. Appreciate you, Bonsai Burger. What's up? So, that's also a good way to get to the front of the line for next stream being versus viewer stream. If you're following, if you're subscribing, if you're supering, if you're Twitch subscribing, it's the same word. Good way to get to the front of the line for challenges. But I look forward to getting some fun new challenges next stream versus viewer stream. See you later. See you guys